Hey guys, thought I'd share another lick with you. This time I'm going to give a bit of an explanation for those of you who are actually interested in this kind of stuff. It uses an idea called stacked fifths, which is something Steve Vai does a lot, and this is a very Steve Vai kind of sounding lick. To start off with, it covers a lot of ground, and it starts in the F of the first fret of the low E string, and the first part of it ends on the E of the 12th fret of the high E string. And then from there you skip down 6 strings to a E on the 12th fret of the low E string. And then from there it ascends all the way to a D sharp on the 23rd fret, if you can reach that many frets, of the high E string. And then because it started in E, you can maybe bend the last note to a E. And it add some little vibrato in it. So here's the lick slow, moderate tempo, if I can do it. So I'll break the lick down now. So basically what's happened is this concept of stacked fifths is that you're playing a note, you're playing a fifth above that, and then a fifth above every note that follows that note until you basically run out of strings, because to do fifth interval jumps on one string would be very hard. So once again, starting on an F of the low E, first fret, doing a fifth above that, which is C, and then just doing fifths above that. So the next one would be following that. Follow that with, this one's kind of out of your regular power chord shape. It's going to involve stretching, well, not stretching, but going up one fret more than the last few shapes, which are normal power chord shapes. And then from there, back to your regular kind of shape. And then jumping from there down to the 12th fret of the low E. Remember, I have a 7th string, so ignore the lowest string. Following that with, follow that with, and then maybe bend up to a high E. So slowly, so it's just basically a set of power chord shapes, fifth intervals away from each other. So here is the lick played slowly. Just breaking down technique, sort of goes in frets of, two at a time, using first finger on each first note and ring finger on the second note, and then sliding into the next pattern or next shape with my index finger, and then repeating that pattern. And except on the G and B string, you're going to be using your ring and pinky instead of your ring and your index and pinky instead of your ring and index and ring finger. There you go. Confusing my fingers. Yeah, and you're using alternate picking all the way through. So down, up, down, up, down, up. So there's a cool lick for you. Mess around with it and get some cool interval stuff going. See you later, guys.